Nancy, and this is Nancy's Circus. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, hi, pull up a chair, stick around. I hope that you decide you like me and you click the subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload a new video. If you're returning, thank you so much. Y'all are my fun ones. I mean, everyone's fun. This is the circus. All right. As you saw, this is a Temu haul. I am not sponsored. I am not a influencer. I am a Temu affiliate. My code is ACG410207. If you put that code in, you either get coupons, or if you just downloaded the app, you do get 30% off of your order within 1 hour. And I get a little bit of credit to buy stuff to show you. All right. Now, as always in Temu hauls, we do questions. And today we're going to do you remember? And the question is do you remember your first broken heart? I can't forget it. Do you remember your first broken heart? Stick around and I'll tell you at the end, about my broken heart. Also, in my description, I always have a list of YouTubers I watch. Not in any sort of order. I don't like anyone over anyone else and all that brouhaha. But I would like you to check them out. And if there's somebody new to you, check them out and tell them I sent you. All right. And one more announcement. If you are a creator who is putting together a collab, I would love to join in on that, or I'll do a mystery swap. Just give me a yell. All right. Now, I unpackaged the things because they all came separately. These were all, I think, while you could only get them local warehouse. So, the very first thing is a t-shirt for me because you know I don't have enough t-shirts. I've got a tank top just like this. But it says, "Get in, scavengers, we're going thrifting." And it has, I call them raccoons, but some people call them trash pandas because they're always going through the trash. But it's super soft, and because it's from the States, you can just about bet it's 100. No, it's not. I'm sorry, my thingamajig keeps falling. It's 60% polyester, 35% cotton, and 5% spandex. And it is a 3X. Now where did I got it free. Of course, I had to pay the $2.99 for it, but I love it. All right. Now, everything came from local warehouse. These were free. Calendar game, most likely. Of course, I had to pay the $2.99, but it's a set. There's 12 pieces, 6 of each. Moisturizing foot masks and hand masks. And it's lavender essence. Feet are soaked in the essence to renew and metabolize the epidermis, making the skin of the feet smooth and supple. And it's just 2 little socks. And then the other is multi-whitening essence energy, intensive nourishment and care of hand, moisturizing, delicate and smooth. I love hand masks. but I can't stand not being able to do anything with my hands. I had a hand mask from somewhere. It actually had a finger on it where you can work your phone, but I'm betting these don't. And that came in a package like this. I would show it all, but it, you know, slip those there out of the way. Okay, this is a little necklace. I don't know why I have it. I don't know why it was sent to me. I wouldn't have ordered it. It came all by itself in a little. These people want me to say dirty bolts. Okay. It's a bracelet. See, I wouldn't have ordered it. It's butterflies. It does go around me. I can't tell you how much it was or why it came, but we'll put it over here in the drawer. Did y'all get a good look? All right. All right. This I paid $3.18 for, plus the $2.99. You can get it for $3.99. I'm not going to open it right now, but it's vanilla coconut body spray. This is a small haul, y'all. The question: do you remember your first broken heart? Put it in the comments. Let's chit chat a while. I bet mine will top yours. That always gets people going. All right, now I must have been frantic that I was going to go poor, no stickers whatsoever, because I paid $4.10 plus the $2.99 for 200 sunflower stickers. I'm not going to open them all. That one says, always bring your own sunshine. Don't ask, because I've got a gallon-sized hefty bag, you know, Ziploc bag, full of stickers. So I did not need them. And, oh, my eyeballs. Okay, what we have here it says, congrats, get $500 on the top of that if y'all want to attempt it. I'll scan it and see what happens. I'll put on top of that. But what this is, it's called Allure Beauty 6.5 kojic acid instant dark spot remover, instant firmly, 5 seconds. It's a dark spot remover, and it was buy one, you know, you get 3 of them. And I paid, y'all don't shoot me, $12.33 for them. And I got dark spots, and they best go away in 5 seconds. But who knows, I might win $500. Okay, now we got one more thing, and it's all of my Temu haul. Wait, I'm going to tell you about something. I did get another freebie, and I'll put a picture of it up here. And I got this from Temu Circle. I got 2 things from Temu Circle. One's still on the way, and this time I get 3 free gifts from Temu Circle. Don't ask, I just go along with it. But you do have to pay the $2.99. I think I got my money's worth on 2 of them. One of them, I got a refund for it, but which is $3.25 because of $2.99 shipping and tax. Okay, right here is a free carburetor set. I got it free. I know nothing about carburetors, but it was free. And Terry said, sure, you go through there trying to get the most expensive things that you might need. And or if you're like me, most expensive things you can find. Terry said, sure, get it. I will need it for something. It fits his weed eater. Ta-da! For $2.99. Okay. Then over here, Mama not happy. It shows in the picture 3 hand towels. Or 2. 3, I think. You see the picture. I got 1. I paid $2.99 plus the taxes. $3.25 for 1 hand towel. I got my money back and I got to keep it. Now, I've got one more thing coming. It's still processing or whatever they say. It ready to ship now. That's what it says. So, and I'll show it in my next Temu haul. All right, now I got one more thing to physically show you, and then we'll go over our questions with a story. Okay. It's in a box like this, and if I decide I got it free from the calendar game, if I decide I can't use them, I will give them as a gift. But it's an 8-piece set. They're both glass bowls, and when they say 8-piece, they don't mean the lid and the dish. Looky here, glass bowl with a lid that fits. Okay, y'all, I'm happy about this. Another glass bowl. And look, it's got the snap-tight lids on them. Now, they're not the most giant, but there's 2 of us. Perfect for leftovers. And it's got the seal thing. Now it's sealed. And you pop that open, let the pressure off. But there's that bowl. We open stuff here, it says 8-piece, it's the lid and bowls. That's second bowl. Now this was worth the $2.99 I had to pay for shipping. What is wrong? And then here's 2 more bowls. It's a puzzle. You could take these to work, unless you're clumsy like me. I'd be afraid I'd break it. You could, what is it like? I don't want to break them. It came out of there. Oh well. And then, and then it's a little bitty one, perfect for some salsa or guacamole. Those are rectangle ones. Then we have 4 square ones. Salad dressing. And then here's the bigger. You guys tell me where you, in America, where you could get 8 bowls and lids. It says it's a 8-piece set. It's obviously a 16-piece set. For $2.99. You can't even get it for $2.99 in a yard sale. All right. I'll figure out how to get them right back up and put them in the box in case I use them for a gift. I like them, but Terry doesn't like glass dishes. He's weird in the head. All right. Do you remember? I hope you've put it in the comments. Do you remember your first broken heart? Yes. My first broken heart was my first boyfriend, real boyfriend. I mean, I had crushes, but I loved this guy. I honestly thought we were going to grow up, grow old together, get married and all that. He was going to college to be a preacher, a Baptist preacher. And my 10th year, I think it was my 10th year, yeah, 10th grade, met him at a football game. I was in the band, like the first or second football game of the year. And we went. I even went to a thing at his college. It wasn't a dance because those Baptists didn't dance. And went. It was a college thing. Anyway, we had to dress in formals and ran around with some of his friends all the way prom. 2 weeks before prom, he broke up with me. Maybe it was. Anyway, no, it was not prom. It was my 10th grade. 2 weeks before a concert we were supposed to go together. Air Supply. He was taking me to Air Supply and he broke up with me 2 weeks. Anyway, I took it hard. That's when they first discovered that I had bipolar and I was bipolar and stuff. Let's not get into the reasons how they discovered that. But y'all, it was horrible. And right before the end of the school year, he called me. He's changed his mind. He told me he was coming back to Conway, Bologna or whatever. And I got so excited. I went to school. I was telling everybody. He lived with his uncle. No, he didn't tell me he was coming back because he was still there. Y'all, I'm old. I'm having to remember the story. He called me and told me he wanted to talk to me. Boy, I was so excited. I was telling everybody at school. His uncle was my English teacher, 10th grade English teacher. He called me in his room. I thought he was going to tell me some amazing stuff. He said, "Nancy, sit down." And I sat down. I was so excited, y'all. And I said, "Did you hear? Did you hear?" He goes, "Let me talk to you." And he told me that Jeff was getting married that weekend and his other girlfriend was pregnant. there you have it. So, but he is a preacher. I don't go to church a whole lot because certain little things. But, okay, what's your story? I'm not going to cry. Okay, what's your story? Let me hear it. And let me find my clicker. It's buried under all these dishes. All right. Make sure you're the reason someone smiles today. Bye-bye.